Hello everybody, happy Monday. Sorry about that late start. I don't know if it happened for anybody else, but daylight savings definitely fucked with my sleep schedule. Actually, it was really bad yesterday. uh it was probably like one of the most productive I felt in a hot minute because like uh how do I say this? I got a lot of chores done thinking I was like, midday, early, uh, including like walking my dog or whatever. And then, because I was looking at the kitchen clock and I forget appliances, they don't automatically change. So when I was looking at the time, I was like, oh man, midday, hell yeah. Uh, Only to realize that I was actually early in the morning by the time I finished walking my dog and doing a lot of other different uh uh um uh a lot of other different errands. Oh. Hang on. Bop, 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 bop. Sorry, I'm trying to tweet out. Uh yeah, so uh hang on. Yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to fix stuff and then I forgot to tweet out that I'm live. Hang on. Let me do that real quick before I start yapping. Uh, I had no plans to do anything today. I actually, when I was scheduling my week, I had no plans because yesterday literally knocked the winds out of me. I hate daylight savings. I hate when we have to go back uh, an hour. Um, yeah, so, hang on. Drawing and hanging out with Himalos. Open AMAs and doodle requesting. Ooh, excuse me. And she lets you do open AMAs and story time. Today, so let's draw. uh, yeah. So, another thing that I wanted to talk about real quick was Okay, there you go. I posted I'm live. I'm sorry. I'm a little all over the place this morning. Um, but now I'm here. Let me put my pen away because I'm still talking. Yeah, not a huge fan of daylight savings. Um, I personally hate it. I hate the idea that we even have to like go back in time by an hour. Arizona is probably like the only state that doesn't do it. Um, uh, uh, okay, there we go. Okay, all distractions are gone. Ah, sorry. Yeah. Also, another reason why I don't really have anything planned today is I'm also just thinking about the kind of content uh, I want to be doing more of. One thing that I mentioned was definitely focusing a lot more on art. Yeah, right? I think like the US is the only I think is the US the only thing that adapts to a daylight savings or is it everybody? I don't remember. Um yeah, oh my god, I'm feeling kind of sweaty because I did a lot of like running around and last minute cooking breakfast so I'm not hungry. Uh but yeah. So, not a huge fan of daylight savings, etc. Um it's definitely a weird experience. Also, I keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry. Um, I forgot to mention. Well, I'll repeat. I'll repeat it. I still don't know if I'll be able to stream when I go cat sitting. Um. Nom 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 nom. Uh. So I'll try my best to figure that one out. But yeah, definitely last week. Last week I had a lot of fun with my streams last week, so I definitely want to do a bit more of that. Um, I won't be like a horror streamer because my heart cannot handle being a horror themed streamer. Um, I think I would like get a heart attack just trying to stream like every day and scream every day, and I'll probably like high key get a noise complaint of some sort. So I'm not even gonna risk that. Um, but yeah, it's been fun. I know that there's also like the current state of Twitch that everybody is also worried about. Um, I personally, hang on, I think I'm talking over my music. I personally am glad that I'm posting on different sites. I have this thing that I do where I kind of do like a little. I know it's not like it can be bad for some people if all they care about are numbers and growth. Um, but me personally, I like seeing uh achievements or goal being achieved without like an expectation. Um, so what I like to do is I have a tracker for everyone who does like bullet journals and stuff. Basically, it's a chart where I look at certain social media and then see my growth from one month to another. And I love doing that. So, as a treat for you guys, I am gonna read. Uh, don't count on me to do math because I don't think I calculated everything for this one. Um, I'll probably do like a little video of some bullet journal stuff. Like I want to dedicate more time to doing YouTube videos. Um, I just have such a passion for doing offline content. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't love streaming and like hanging out with you guys. Like I love doing this, but sometimes multitasking can be a little difficult for me. And my social batteries, like by the time I'm done streaming, I'm like zonked out, right? Um, but when doing offline content, I feel like I get a lot more out of it. So I don't really know how I'm gonna keep my schedule for the way that it is now until the year ends, and then reflect on it come December, and see how I want to approach like the streaming stuff. Um, okay, I'll read my stats after I yap a little bit more. Uh, because I definitely want to focus on like YouTube growth. Only because that's like where I'm most experienced at. I think like the most I had follower wise when I used to do YouTube. This is a pre VTuber, right? This is like when I was flesh and blood. Um, I had about 3,000 subscribers, going on 4,000 on YouTube. Um, Before, and then when I stopped using it, of course, like the whole unfollowing thing happened, blah blah blah. And then the adpocalypse hit, so I stopped doing that. But I do kind of want to bring it back into YouTube, and then have YouTube be like a hub of majority being like art stuff, but also being like it's like a virtual journal, but I tell you guys like my stories as a VTuber and an artist. I think that would be kind of unique in and of itself. Cause I don't know. I like yapping too much sometimes. Even if it's just to myself. I like sharing my creative journey with other people, because that's also what I used to do when I did art YouTube videos. Like I shared my creative journey. I shared behind the scenes of convention life, behind the scenes of prepping for shop updates and all that stuff. I definitely want to bring that back into the whatchamacallit, but into like my VTuber universe. Lack of better wording, my VTuber universe, my VTuber space, right? I definitely want to have that going, because I think that'll also help me stay consistent with creating content and all that stuff, right? So, oh, so at least what I'm gonna do first before I start reading like all the stats, I'm also gonna start getting comfy to do art streams. Um, I'm gonna be doodling and yapping. So Monday art sesh basically. I still am gonna think about what I want to do for Mondays. I kind of dropped Blue Protocol because I got bored of it. Uh, I kind of had a gut feeling it wasn't gonna be a Mabinogi killer for me. But Mabinogi is also not something I want to pick up right now, just because I don't know. I got burnt out. So I'll put a pause on Mabby streams. Minecraft Mondays, that might be a thing, but I don't really know yet. I'm kind of, ooh, excuse me. I'm kind of moving in a different direction with content growth, and what I want to do, for you guys and my channel. But before I go yap in that direction, let me tell you guys about, again, like social media trackers. I think it's something that small creators should definitely do. It is a confidence boost when you're feeling your worst. It's a motivator to see what you're capable of doing. And as long as you put it, without like the expectation that you're gonna magically blow up, I think it's definitely something that's nice to look back on. So, some of the social medias I started tracking is my TikTok, my YouTube, and for a little bit Instagram, but I saw little to no growth on that platform no matter how often I posted reels. So I kind of stopped with Instagram, but I might just do it anyway, and see where that goes. So I started all of my trackers back in March. This is before I debuted, but I was still making content. I was still streaming. For TikTok, I started with 226 followers. And this is on my VTuber one, not my artist one. And we started with that. YouTube, I split it into two, where I have my VOD channel that I don't really keep up with sometimes. I don't really know if a VOD channel is kind of worth it at this point, but again, I might just reflect on that in December towards the end of the year. I'm still gonna keep doing it so I can continue to get like data off of it. And then there was also my regular main channel, where I'm gonna be doing more like art content and like creator content and all that stuff that's gonna go over there. I also started tracking, of course, my Twitch, and eventually, I don't really count Twitter because Twitter's algorithm is kind of whack. So that one I don't really celebrate or care for. It's just there. I'm not on Twitter 24/7 anymore. I used to back in the day, but now it's just like, I'm there when I'm there. I'm mostly on the other platforms, right? Uh, all right, so we had a jump in April for TikTok, where, see, if I had a webcam, I'll show you guys this one, but I don't. So you're just gonna have to, like, I'll post these and probably put them on Discord. So you guys will probably just see that there. Are we still live? Okay, good. Sorry, it had like the whole chat reloading type of thing. So we went from 226 in March to 308 for TikTok in April. And then after I debuted, we got a giant jump from 226 starting in March to 421 when I debuted. And then we got an 86. I also kind of like, sometimes put in like the number of gain if I feel like it. So we had like an 86 follower growth between July and August. And then September, and this is because I started being more consistent with how I edited stuff too. I wasn't just like throwing them together and all that stuff. I got a 133 increase from TikTok going between August and September. I went from 507 to 640, and then September to October, I got 144 increase of going from 640 to 784. So is kind of good. We're doing a pretty good, consistent growth on TikTok, which I'm really happy with. The growth for YouTube was a little bit more stagnant, considering I didn't really know how I wanted to approach my YouTube channel yet. I didn't know if I wanted to just be like, hey, I'm going to re-upload everything. So I started with a 49 on my main channel and a 35 on my VOD channel. I'm gonna jump to when I debuted, because then I put my debut trailer, and I went from 49 to 99 on my main channel, and then a 5 increase on my VOD channel after I debuted. So, VOD isn't really growing. It's in the double digits still. When I jumped to October from when I debuted, I only had like a plus 10 follower growth on my VOD channel. But on my main channel, I ended October with 232 subscribers, which is awesome. I think, I went from 49 at the start of the year, 99 when I debuted, and then now when the month ended, it's 232, which is super cool. And I think it helps that I kind of figured out what I wanted to do as a content creator, right? And then last but not least, I do have my Twitch tracker, which is the biggest one, right? That's the one where everyone wants to see like the biggest growth on. And I don't know, I think it's kind of exciting to celebrate like little victories, right? So when I started my tracker back in March, I had 828 followers here on Twitch. I think I was stuck in the 800 region for about a good while, Like, this account has been with me through everything. This is the account I've been using when I was doing flesh tuber content, right? Like, I was doing art streams, and it repurposed into a VTuber account, so this thing has been around for a while. But a lot of my hard work definitely paid off, which I really am proud of. So I went from 828 to 977 when I debuted, the month I debuted. And then we ended October in 1,130. So I had a 33 follower increase between September, which was 1097, to October, which is 1,130, which is super cool. And I think one of my cats just used the bathroom because it stinks in the living room. Oh no. I'll have to wipe that. Not wipe that. Double check that they covered. Like I said, one of my cats does not have like the best habit of covering his dank shit. But anyway, so definitely having a subscriber tracker has helped a lot. I definitely encourage smaller creators to look into it and then celebrate the small victories. Oop. Sorry, I'm moving over here. Celebrate the small victories because you deserve it. You deserve, credit for your hard work. You deserve acknowledgement and a little reward here. Every little bit counts when you're starting out, right? And in a very oversaturated what do I want to call it, like subculture, it is very hard to grow when you see everybody that's like competing, right? You have to make sure you stand out. But I definitely do recommend doing a numbers tracker only if you're not gonna hyper obsess over your numbers, right? It's there for you to look at and celebrate the small victories, not for you to hyper obsess with, because coming from a neurodivergent person, that thing can get really dangerous. So make sure you're doing a tracker only for yourself, for you to celebrate your growths, not for anybody else, okay? It can be dangerous. Anywho, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check the litter box, and then we're gonna go continue the doodle yap session. because I got a lot I want to talk about. And I'm actually going to change this into a co working stream because I want to work on stuff. You know? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, ready to draw and get some work done. Or well, not really work. I definitely just want to do some fun stuff for today in terms of art. Um, Also, just to yap a bit, so I didn't get into a con. I didn't get into the convention I applied for, so I'm big sad. I was really hoping back. I was really hoping that I would get back into the convention scene by next year. But it doesn't look like it's in the cards for me. At least not when I want it to start. But I don't think I'm gonna let that stop me because I should probably still try to work as if I'm going to like get into the convention, right? This is a little bit I'm a little bit bummed out. I was really hoping I would take this time to like get new merch out. I was hoping that I could get, you know, just yeah, like just hoping I can get back into the convention scene because it's nice. I miss seeing all of my artist friends and whatever. Uh, so it's definitely an area or a vibe that I miss. Um, but I don't know. Like, what can you do, right? Um. Okay, so I'm gonna go start drawing. I was doodling yesterday. This was my little warm up doodle. I'm actually gonna make like a proper illustration out of. Hey Crit. So I'm probably gonna not scrap that, but I'm gonna put that off. In case you guys also missed, I have commissions open again. I updated it this time. So I was $30 away from reaching all the qualifications to get verified, but if it's not achieved within 30 days, it resets. So I have to work again because it resetted. Um, Only that part. So definitely a little bit difficult. Update you, I'm almost 400 cycles in. Bruh. Okay, I gotta see your map one of these days, or like your layout. I, I can't, I can't imagine getting in that cycle. I bought all the not all the DLCs. I got all the DLCs except. No, wait, I did get all the DLCs. When they went on sale, so now I have everything up to date. Let's see, what was I working on? Oh yeah, let me show you guys too. I was working on an actually no, I'm not gonna show that one because that one's gonna be a little surprise. But I was struggling with the hands on that one. I think I want to continue with my little PNG tuber test thingy since I am all caught up with the raffle stuff. So smug Kimari. Yeah. Oh yes, please. I would love that. Yeah. I'm doing a little PNG for Hanzo. I just need to find like all of my reference. I had another reference, But it was like the color palette, and I just don't remember where it went. Bummer. Oh wait, no, I think it's right here. Yay! Yeah, it was right there. Because we were talking about like simple PNG, like little translate thingies. Bop, 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 bop. Little talking head. But right now I'm trying to figure out. I think I finished most of this. But right now I'm working on separating the layers, which is a pain. So this is the over the face, the expressions, main part of the head that's attached. Cloak. I definitely need to finish overdraw, like the some of the overdraws, because if we look here, I think I might just cheese it by painting it. But here I think I might have to finish connecting some of these lines. We got that one. Got the face. Yeah, I think a lot of these other ones I'll probably cheese when we get to the coloring part, because it'll be easier than trying to do line. And that's also why you see artists doing the painterly style in some parts of their VTuber models, because it's easier to do like an overlay. Not overlay, kind of like an overlay or overdraw. So, yeah. Hanzo favoritism is real? What? It's only because he's getting a model soon. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you want to get drawn too. I could draw you. I could draw you in the Femboy Hooters outfit for all I care. I have the power to do that. That laugh had true horror behind it. Jesus Christ. I miss you guys, though. We need to find a game, play together. Yeah, no, I would actually really appreciate that. Crit, how do you fare in horror games, I think? And then also give me like your schedule so we can schedule something. I'm kind of in the mood to play some spoopy games with friends. Hanzo favoritisms. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so let's see. Where was I? Okay, we got the overface. We got the expressions. The head attachments are done. I think the cloak is almost done. I think I just need to finish, because the cloak is this way because I only want that to move. But I don't know if I need to attach up here. So this is also a very, very big learning curve for me. Alright, so I can do this one. I'm trying to see, because all of this is going to be merged together. Thankfully I'm only doing half body, because what the fuck would I try to do a full body for? Okay. I'm also going to change my Spotify back to my art playlist. I'm so glad I made breakfast. Jesus, I covered the cat litter box, but oh my god, it's still lingering. Alright, my big beautiful tablet. I'm moving you down now. And remember, co-working streams is usually just me yapping while drawing. I will talk from time to time, answer whatever questions you guys have. But I definitely want to dedicate more streams to doing art. Mostly because, one, I want to improve my portfolio. So we're probably going to be doing a little bit of that. And then I need ideas for content for when I do offline, like, vlogs and stuff. So I'm a little bit all over the place right now, and you can tell by my brain, and it being daylight savings does not help. I'm tired. I'm tired and out of it, but I also want to just be here to have a good time because I really appreciate the Himalos for taking the time to hang out with me, even if it's something as simple as drawing, you know? Okay, so cloak. I think the cloak I should still kind of connect. I'll probably do a painterly connect for that. So this one is done. Now we just need the clothes. Okay, so the torso is also connected. So we have... Okay, that's good. That's good. Like I said, for anything else, we'll just have to connect, like, whenever we do, like, the colors. I think that would probably be, like, one of the easiest way to connect some of this stuff. But for now, I'll probably do some shorthand cheese in it. Like a better wording. I think I did. So we'll probably have to do this way. I tab out for like 5 seconds and you decapitate Jesus. Oh, that means you didn't hear what I said. I was like, oh, I didn't know you wanted to be drawn. And then something, I could just draw you in the femboy Hooters outfit. I have the power, you know? I love being an artist. Like, artistic power to, like, torment your friends is the best fucking thing ever. Is that... good enough. We'll go with good enough because that's going to be covered anyway. A bit what? Hang on, what? Shit. What did you say? Huh? I've been put in a busty maid dress before. Nothing scares me. Who said anything about busty? It doesn't need to be busty. Busty? How hilarious. No. I have ideas. Once I'm caught up with commissions, just watch. Just watch. Okay, so this one is merged, so I don't need this. So I can just anchor that. Oh, hang on. Why is that? The opacity of the neck. I don't like that. You what? No, hang on. I gotta prioritize those because I have deadlines. But I'll find time. In fact, when I go to cat sit, I'll have plenty of time. Oh yeah, I'll have plenty of time when I go cat sitting. All right, perfect. All right, so the head or the neck is now connected, and then I just gotta do everything else. And then once the torso is done, then I think we can do to the I don't think I need a cloak bottom part, right? No, because then it's only. Yeah. No, we'll just leave the. We'll just not add any extras like the bottoms and stuff because that's extra work that we do not need. Alright, so we'll just have to end up doing a lot of cleanup here and a lot of shorthand. But I think other than that, that would be okay. Alright. Bump bump. I don't know why OBS keeps refreshing the Twitch chat on my end. Am I connecting and disconnecting, or is it just something that it just does? Because I hate that. Queen is freaky. Oh my god, is she? I haven't even played yet. I forgot that the event did start, so. I don't know, guys. I can't keep up with all these gachas. I'm struggling to keep up with so many gachas right now. Nice. Okay. Then. I finally got an HD reference photo. What? You did a great job designing your character, by the way, Hanzo. You didn't end up falling into the fuckboy male VTuber squad. Oh god, no. Oh yeah, I saw that. Shift Up did collab with FaZe. That's really cool. God, this mic needs to like not suck. Oh, I gotta see that. And Hanzo, it's a compliment. I don't think I would be drawing respectfully, unless it was commissioned. I don't think I'd be drawing your VTuber. If it was one of those like Dorito shaped douchebags. Respectfully, I as an artist would just not. It's literally one of those cases where like I'd have to be paid to draw douchebag looking motherfuckers. Like if it's your cup of tea, you know, I don't blame you, but no offense, sometimes those kind of designs scream insecurity for me. But anyway, um, bum bum bum. But that is a private conversation for friends. Oh yeah, Create. Let me know what your free time is, so I could plan something with you and Hanzo. Maybe we should do Marvel Rivals. You know, I might actually bring that back into my rotation. I do miss Marvel Rivals. So I'm thinking of like, changing up my rotation since I'm on break from Mabinagi to be like, I'll sprinkle horror games here and there again because content wise, they're great. Experience wise, I'm still a bitch. Alright. Okay, good, good, good. That's looking good. So everything below this cut line, I'm not going to do. This was just a sketch for me to reference. I should probably mark the cut line. Bum, 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 bum. Mm. So cut line will be. Okay, that line's a little too fib. Okay, that should be a good cut line. So anything under that, I won't be drawing. Yeah, this would be very interesting. I'm kind of curious how it's going to turn out. It's going to be PNG Tuber Plus, so we'll try to figure out how that's going to look too. I'm nervous. Merge with layer below. Ah, there's where I messed up. Fuck. Okay, up. That should be under, not over. So I should probably. Here you go. Aha! Okay, I need to erase that. Okay, and then that is what I forgot. Okay. So that's connected. That's connected. Then I need to do that. Ouch. For free chime? Like log in on Mabby or what? Um. Oh wait, what's happening in Mabby? Oh boy. I did see that they did a whatchamacallit live stream, or that they're doing a live stream on Wednesday. New Rise update. Have two separate streams. Okay. I think one thing that'll get my interest back is definitely doing more of the gens. Because I was thoroughly enjoying, you know, one of the generations that I was doing because, my mans. um, um, but we'll see. I might, I might skip generation 24 though. I know there's like that one battle slash meetup with Balor or Vayne, but I'm just bored of the G24 story right now. If that makes sense. Merge with layer below. Nice. Alright. So that one is done. Because then that would be blue, full blue behind. Alright, well, we'll have to see this once I start coloring these parts. Solo Nagi pushes over. I also, yeah, I think the Leprechaun event ended, right? Thank God. Ugh, I could not. I just really did not bother with it. I genuinely thought I was gonna enjoy Blue Protocol, but after watching Hanzo stream it that one time, I'm like, man, the writing in this one is also rough. Like, don't get me wrong, character design is definitely my cup of tea, but the gameplay and the story and the not having a scythe for a scythe class definitely turned it off for me. Yeah. So, Mabinagi, you win again! Wow, who would have thought? Who would have thought Mabinagi would still reign supreme as an MMO for me? Ugh, free me from these shackles. I think it does have a lot to say when a game that's like as old as Mabinagi is still has more substance and like a new polished looking game. Maybe polished might be a little bit too generous, but you know what I mean. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, I get to paint metal. Oh god, I love painting metal. You would, Hanzo. You would with this pose. They removed the Twin Fire Axe class? What? Why? Oh wait, I think you mentioned that. They had a Twin Fire Axe class. I need to shrink the shoulder pad. Holy shit. Fuck. I'm gonna shrink this. Yeah. There we go. Okay, we shrink that. Because that's huge. For what? Okay, we'll do that. And then... I'm gonna shrink that too. Oh yeah, I don't know why I drew that so gigantically. Oh, nope. Nope. Hello. And then we shrink that to be... Actually, let me do this first before I mess with this. Oh! Ah! Hello? Oh my god. Deselect! You bitch! There we go. That makes more sense. Jeez. Boink. Boink. Okay. Let's do it that. And then... Okay. There. I'm happy with that. It's not going to be accurate to size, okay? Blue Protocol SR is just a pale, rushed version of the original. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Hang on. I'll be right back. I'm going to get the refill of my breakfast. Oh, I forgot to hit mute. Whoops. Alright, let's see. Hello? Wrong color. What the fuck? When did I pick purple? Oh, wait. Oh, duh. See, and then this is where the slutty waist goes. Anyway, just kidding. Okay, so I need to change the direction of that shoulder just a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm gonna tilt that a little bit here. It's okay, the shoulders don't match because they're gonna get covered anyway. Artistic shortcut. I am a professional. Oh, you had him going the same direction? What the fuck? Okay. This is literally how my drawing process goes when I'm doing like commission work offline or fan art offline. I do a lot of talking to myself and then a lot of complaining. So what you guys are witnessing is pretty much how I am when I work offline. Mumbling and all. Except the only difference is I'm listening to music instead of watching like let's plays or like those cop videos. Karen cop videos and all that stuff. Or if I'm really feeling it, I'd probably be watching like a true crime documentary while I'm working. It's probably like the only difference between what I'm doing live right now and when I'm actually working offline. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I think what I'm gonna probably do is once I finish the line art, we'll work on some like base colors just to see how the 3D, not the 3D, the PNG tuber is gonna go. Which is always nice. Ow. Oh my god, I almost spilled my food. Ah! Also, before I go cat sitting, I'm probably gonna do one more collab. I just don't know when yet. But I'm trying to think of probably one next week. I just need to plan it. give people a chance to do the spooky collab thingy again, which I think would be pretty fun. Or maybe do one that's like, maybe like just a 4-person collab, so we could do like those horror demos or something. I don't know yet. I had a lot of fun doing the collab though. That one was really cool. It definitely made me realize how much I miss doing collabs. Because then I get to play horror games and not have to explore and experience them by myself. Yay! Because a lot of the games I find are on like the indie, are like horror demos on Steam. And I found a bunch of them during one of like the horror demo, like, what do you call that? Celebration thingies? But I don't really know anybody who plays horror games offline. So I was like, oh, I want to play this. I have a bunch saved, but I'm not going to explore them by myself because I'm a bitch. Boom, 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 boom. God, Hanzo, everything about your design is so pointy. You're gonna take your own eye out. It's so cool, though. It's like, you know, someone misses when in the middle of the fight, and then you just go, haha, elbow strike. I do like your color scheme a lot too, though. It's a very nice, like, wine not burgundy, kind of burgundy-ish purple, and then like a royal blue. That's really pretty. Honestly, if there was like a stream team or something that was like either D&D or like RPG based, I think you should definitely go for that. Because I think your character design would really work well. Or at least definitely collab with a lot of other like D&D, um, RPG, like RPG esque VTubers. I think he'd really succeed in that. Because one of my mutuals, I think they just released an RPG VTuber group, but I think it's only just for the 4 of them. So something like that would be kind of interesting. Nice. Okay. I'm also trying to make it a habit to not hyperfixate on the details because I know I'm never going to get this thing done. I have the tendency to do that. It's never going to get done if I start be like up close, my face literally against the tablet being like, does this look 100% accurate? Am I missing any details? I can't. I just wanna. I don't like hyperfixating too much. Okay, I might have to like. That might be the only one I have to like mess around with. Okay. Wow. Mm. Oh yeah, no, I could tell. Details are definitely a flex on this design. I personally am screaming because I hate details. I I love details, but I hate drawing details. If that makes sense. Like whenever I'm doing fan art or something and like I see all like these like I saw this post where it's like VTubers who like get fan art of their characters, but like there's so much details, and like the artists themselves who aren't very into details is like screaming, and I'm like, oh. And then while I'm working on yours, I'm like, I understand, because Lord knows if I ever draw any of my friends and they have intricate details, I'm gonna admit the fuck out of that whenever I do fan art. Whenever I draw my friends for fun, it's like, oh, you have this detail? Huh, gone. Oh, you have this detail? I'm just gonna put you in a big t-shirt. I'll still keep, of course, I'll take them seriously, but like, see this like armor part? If I was gonna draw like just a random meme or like a little comic thingy, I will not be drawing this. Probably not to this extent. Maybe you'll just see like a triangle shape. But on like a meme? No. My wrist would be screaming too much, being like, Himari, all these details for a silly little comic, why? And I'm like, And if someone's like, oh, that's just a skill issue, it is a skill issue. It's also a patience issue. Because I, as an artist, cannot be bothered for a silly little doodle. Bum, 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 bum. But if it was like an illustration print or something and I wanted to like make one of my friends, then yeah, of course I'll do the details. You know, maybe that's one thing I want to do. I'm gonna see if any of my VTuber friends would be interested in me making like a print of them so I can hang it up on my wall. Cause it's about time I refreshed. Like if you guys saw like the workspace video thingy, you saw like in my video, I have a lot of artwork on my wall. It's not all of the fan art stuff that I have because I still want the semblance of like clean. If I showed you guys one of my friend's room, like holy shit, she has pretty much entire walls covered in art. Like I almost said touching tips, but like corner to corner, all art. Like you don't even see the wall anymore. Like it's crazy. But I think for a funsy little project or like a little challenge, I'd probably draw my friends so I can make them into prints. And then if they want a copy, then of course I'll send a copy. But collect my friends. Just get my own merch of my own friends drawn by me. That's wild. I was thinking though, if I go back into like the convention art scene, I would definitely want like a little shrine for my friends and be like, hey, you like VTubers? You should check out these VTubers. Just right there on my booth. Just free advertising. Pimp out my friends by saying, hey, look, you see this video? You like this VTuber? You want to check out their shit? Here we go. That would be a fun project idea. And then like give each individual one like a QR code so they could just scan. Ooh. Okay, my creative brain is like, you know what? That sounds great. Just like have a QR code to like either like one of their most embarrassing clips or something. You like anime? You like VTubers? You want to check out my nerdy friends? This is their content. Bruh, Hanzo, does Dag like fantasy stuff? Because this is a lot of fucking details. Ah! Fuck. Like, shit, man. It's like, it looks so cool, and I'm just gonna make it look so lame. Like, fuck, dude. And then you also, like, approve the design, so that makes you equally responsible for my pain right now. I'm dangerously feeling what I lack as an artist right now, dude. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted. Oh my god, what am I doing? Ugh. Jesus Christ. I'm screaming. Yeah, see that accessory right there? That little accessory right here? I'm not doing that. That's a lot. I'll just draw in those little details in color though. I'll probably still do them, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, why is this so high? Oh no, I made it too low. Fuck. Damn. Damn. Oh my god. Okay, nope. Nope. Ah, oh, shit. Now I'm streaming and this is all you see. Fuck, I hate that. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about art streams is people get to see how often I do like undo. And this is why the undo button is attached to my tablet pen. Brother. Okay. Oh my fucking god, why am I... Ooh, okay. Good enough! Okay. Can I cheese this? Damn. It just does not look good if I do try to cheese it like that. Actually, maybe I can. Are you done? My bad, guys. Eris. I'm in the middle of drawing, child. Okay, I'm gonna try to... gonna try to fix this. Eris, off. Leave it. Thank you. Oh, that red hurts my eyes. Okay. So if I can clear that much, it's not gonna fix it as well as I want it to, but I should probably do a test run of this one before I add any other like toggles and stuff, huh? That means I'm also gonna have to color. Ay, 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 ay. Ah! Thanks for the hydrate redeem. Okay, that's hurting my hand. Take a quick break. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go refill my drink and check what Eris is barking at. What's your damage, little lady, huh? Big yawn. All right. Let me check this real quick. I think we're gonna switch gears. Bump bump, cause this is gonna take a lot of brain power. Hang on. Hello? My phone fell. Okay. Oink. Oink. Alright. Oy. Okay. I think we're gonna switch gears here in a second. Only because I don't want to draw for too long. Did you guys know the Outer Worlds 2 is out? I totally forgot about it, but don't think I'm gonna be streaming that one. I think I'm just gonna play it by myself, cause it's RPG. It's pretty bad. Oh no! Why? Oh, don't save. Why? What? I know that you can't romance certain characters anymore, which got a lot of people. You can't romance anybody at all, which got a lot of people peeved. Which I don't blame them. That's what I was also looking forward to. Writing is supposedly, which is a low bar. The writing for the first one wasn't even that bad. What the fuck? Oh god. How bad are we talking? Like, Veilguard kind of bad? Like Veilguard levels of bad? Oh yeah, no. I didn't really finish the first one. It was just fun to play for me. Oh. One thing I really do want to play, I definitely want to do more of like the farming sim stuff for stream. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. There's this one game that I've been obsessed with. But it's not on sale right now. No, I hate not hate. Okay, hate is a strong word. I'm not a fan of Stardew. That one is definitely not my cup of tea. I like the one where it's like you are actually controlling, not a top down, I've been playing the demo of this one that's called Survival Fountain of Youth type of thing. I've been playing that one. Long Dark is on sale, but not as much as I want it to be, and that one's a game I wish I finished while it was still free on Game Pass. So Power World, no. Like you actually have to like build and survive type of stuff. Let's see. I did want to play one of them, but I think the demo for it kind of ended. Oh wait, yeah, no, I think Pal World-esque, but comparing it to Pal World is kind of like 7 Days to Die ish. Kind of like that kind of survival craft stuff, I'm like a sucker for like putting hours into a survival craft game. But a survival craft that isn't like top down, Asuka is another one I'm eyeing right now, but there's no demo. I was really enjoying Vane. Vane is on they're finally in early access, but I liked playing the demo. That one was fun. Actually, I thoroughly enjoyed that one, being able to like build stuff in the houses and stuff. 7 Days to Die, yeah, but no, I don't have that one though, and it's not on sale. and usually when I'm like, okay, sales, I justify if it's like 80%. Because I don't have the means to currently just drop that much. Oh no, the other one I was looking at, the sale ended for. Fuck, I should have got it yesterday. Shit. There was a couple of like horror demos I was playing too, but they were like just a short window of demos to play. Ooh, publisher sale. What do we got? Aspire. Oh god, all the Tomb Raider games. Ha! Tomb Raiders 4, 5, and 6 remastered. Jeez. Yeah, no, I think I've been itching to play more survival craft games. Dude, the one I'm waiting for is Oceaneers. That one was so fun. They don't have a release date on it, but when I played the demo, I was so obsessed. I'm still waiting for RimWorld to go on decent sale. Yeah. Bummer. I don't know what to do right now. I also am probably going to do some Animal Crossing whenever the update comes out. I think that one would be exciting. Actually, I know what we could do. Hang on. Let me update it and then I'll launch it. I want to check out Nikkei. Bum, 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 bum. Let me see if I can update Nikkei real quick, and then we can check out this stuff. 7 Days to Cry? What the fuck? Yeah, I've been like wanting to play more survival crafts lately too. Colony sims are really fun to me too right now. Okay, let me wait for the update. We'll switch to Nikkei. Hopefully it did not log me out. Man, I can't believe I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. Ugh. Actually, it's kind of a good thing then. If I'm unable to stream, I guess I could dedicate some time. Oops. I could dedicate some time to the Outer Worlds too. We'll see. Bump, bump, bump. Okay, let's go to the game. Oh, do we get to experience the new load-in? Oh. Wait, nope, it doesn't want to use that one. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There we go. Aw, man, I missed it. Oh, yeah, the new one. I like this one. Sorry, turn on your audio. I actually love this genre of music. Fun fact. This one's so cool. Wow. That's okay. Yo. My daughter! Just the fact that they're gonna continue the story for this is insane. It's okay, it's gonna replay. Bum bum. I wanna see the whole thing again. I mean, with how popular they also got, you know, I'm not even surprised they're able to put in this much for, like, the graphics and the animation. I love those two. They could literally get away with doing, like, an anime. I'd watch it. Man, I'm gonna need to, like, go through the story, too. Oh, I see what you mean by the update is long. Holy shit. Yeah, I just saw that. Oh, bye. Okay, maybe this was not the move after all. You should hear the music for NG4. For NG4? Oh, the Ninja Gaiden? Yeah. Wow. Okay. I don't think this is what we're gonna do then. Whoopsies. You know what? Instead of I did it again. I have the habit of thinking I'm gonna do a thing and then realizing the thing is gonna take a little bit more than the thing's gonna do. So I'm gonna quit that. I'm gonna quit that. Do the update offline. I think I should have warned you. It's okay. No. What can I do then? Bum, 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 bum. I can show you guys the game. Oh, have you guys? You know what? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. We'll just hang out and yap for a little bit left, but I want to play because I had Game Pass, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, it is really fun. Um, I can at least play this one. Dun dun dun. Well, we talk and hang out because I'm in the talking mood. Surprisingly, when most of the time I'm not in a talking mood. But yeah, Power Wash Simulator 2 is out on the Xbox Game Pass, and I love it. Okay, dun dun dun. It is super fun. Hang on, I need the audio. Whoopsies, my bad. Power Wash Simulator 2. And I think sometimes Power Wash Simulator is like one of the best ones you could play just to talk and hang out with like chat and stuff. Mostly because all I'm doing is cleaning and talking, which is also very comfy. So we'll probably play this for a little bit, and then I'll call it there because there's stuff I gotta take care of after stream. But that is a-okay. Hang on. Ugh. I'm trying to attach my controller. I'm all over the place today, and that's how you know today is a Monday. Alright. And we got cats, which is always great. There's cats in the game, which I always appreciate. Alright. Let's see. Power Wash Simulator 2. Okay, good. How do we check which ones to do? Art Deco House. Ooh. Let's start the job. But yeah, it's actually a very relaxing game that I like to play and yap to. Also, I forgot to set it up last night, but definitely sometime this week I am going to test out streaming on TikTok. It should be functional now. Because I know there's a setting where it's like, hey, you kind of can't play the game until you get like X, Y, and Z hours in first. Frame rate, VSync off. I am stuttering. Oh no. Target frame rate. Let's go with... Oh. Oh man, I am stuttering. No. Scuff. Texture quality. Let's go with high. We don't need highest. We just need high for stream. Medium. Soap quality, medium. Fog. Do we need fog? Screen space, ambient oculation, lighting, and shadows of edges. Oh, let's do medium. Yeah, because VTube Studio will forever be heavy in terms of how much they eat from my currently weak computer. So, definitely not something I can really do much with right now until I save up for a better CPU. Oh, see, look at that. I blinked. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna move myself out of the way while we just hang out here. Yeah. So, as I was saying, I like yapping today. Wasn't really sure what I was gonna do today, mostly because I've just been feeling a little bit out of it. Predominantly life stuff. And me getting into my head, which isn't always the greatest to be in. But I definitely did spend a lot of this weekend doing a lot of like personal reflecting in terms of, you know, content creation, what I'm doing career-wise while I'm waiting for work. One of the job applications I had, it was updated as still being reviewed. But I actually don't know if they're still reviewing it, it still says it's active, like they're actively revising it, but I don't know. But the way things are lately, I kind of miss having job security. I don't want to leave it all to my best friend to take care of things and only me contribute minimally. You know, one of the main reasons is like I want to be able to take my dog to get her teeth cleaned, right? I want to be able to take my fur babies for their daily, not daily, but like frequent vet visits, right? And I'm like not in the position to do that right now. Because all I can do as of right now is stream and art. And that's why, well, waiting for like, oh, ah! Hello everybody, hi, welcome to stream. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting to get raided. Hi, hello everybody. My name is Himari. I am a Tanuki VTuber and artist. Welcome raiders. Hi. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I'm just yapping with my chat, just doing like a life update talks and artist themed talks. Because I had no idea what I wanted to stream today because daylight savings kind of fucked me up. But hello everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. I would do the shout out thingy, but I think my stream elements is a little bit on the broken side right now. But hi. You sound tired? Life. Am I okay? No, life's kicking my ass right now. You know, like with the current state of things, uh, you know, life is currently exhausting, especially for a pet parent. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Sorry I'm not doing anything super entertaining right now. I was just drawing. I'm predominantly an artist, but since I couldn't figure out what to do, I just switched to Power Wash Simulator and yapping for a little bit. I have cats. I have two. I have my fur babies. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, I see your stuff show up on my feed. You're adorable. I know, it is cozy. I usually play Power Wash Simulator when I'm getting ready for bed and I want to like decompress. Because sometimes I can zone out for hours, but since I don't really know what I want to do today towards the end of my stream after taking a break from art, I'm doing this. Wow, an Uno addict before bed? That's like adrenaline. But I get you, that's a great game too. It does make my brain go burr also. Like, especially when you're cleaning a spot and it just goes ding 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 ding. I'm like, oh. It's like, I don't know. I like stuff like this, especially when you watch them on TikTok too, when it's like the real deal. And then they have it like completely sped up and you're like, oh yeah, that's nice. But anyway, yeah. So I mostly play simulator games and I guess like survival games. Sometimes I play some gacha games. So I'm definitely a variety streamer with a primary focus on sharing my experiences as an artist. Yeah, right. Immediate reward responses exactly soon. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I'm actually really happy with Power Wash Simulator 2, and I'm glad it's free on Game Pass. So I didn't have to buy it. I'm not trying to be perfect. It's more so just like my own quota, you know? If I'm having a bad day, at least try to get to 2 hours per stream. Or like if I'm having a rough day. It's mostly for myself, you know? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My parents did amazing with it. Need a hug. I always need a hug. I like hugs. Hugs are nice. Especially when the person smells really good. But yeah, no, this is mostly just me just trying to like yap a bit. I've learned that my Himalos like when I do yapping sessions sometimes. So it's like, oh, that's sweet. I just talk about whatever. Like Vane? Shut up. You know, maybe if I ever do another Zatsu thingy again, I'd probably do like a power wash thing. Thank you so much for the lurk, Dozy. I really appreciate it. I definitely need to check out your stream one of these days too, aside from like seeing your cute TikToks appear in my feed. Yeah, if you guys gotta go, you know, like dine and dash, I know I usually have to after raiding out. I usually have to get food or take a nap. I usually just be like, hey, you know, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Just appreciate you taking a moment to hang out with me. Oh, Vayne is a character from an MMO I play that, like, I think is really cool. But yeah. So, it's a Monday, you know, we're all adjusting to daylight savings for those of us that have to deal with it. So Monday, I'm completely out of it. Yesterday, I spent doing so much chores and not realize it was still early in the morning versus midday. So I'm feeling it. My body's feeling it. I was excited being like, oh my gosh, it's only 11 and I did so much. And it was just 10 o'clock. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're just gonna probably clean the structure and yap for a little bit. And then I'll probably call it there too, just so I can get some rest. I'm probably gonna work on offline content too. As I was talking about it with chat earlier, that I'm definitely taking a lot of time to work on YouTube videos again. Just because it's something I'm really passionate about and I'm super experienced in doing. I probably just need to like buckle down just a little bit more. I'm going to have a great stream. It's like one of those where you're like, oh, have a nice day. You too. Or enjoy your meal. You too. That kind of energy that I totally have not done before in my life. Oh man, the bubble sounds for this one is also really nice too. I like how the soap has dimension versus... I don't remember if Power Wash Simulator 1 also had soap dimensions. But, you know, it's pretty relaxing. Oh no, there goes my dog. There goes the giant chicken nugget barking. And then my favorite is the... No, not this nozzle. It's like... It's the white nozzle for sure. The green nozzle is nice if you want, like, a strong clean, but, like, you can only do tiny sections. Oh. But yeah, so that's basically what I've been yapping about. You know, keeping the life update. Stressing about job application ghosting. Ugh. Which I know is sadly common occurrence for a lot of people right now too. Which is why I've been trying to dedicate so much more time to doing content creation, because it's like I'm in between jobs. I have to wait for a response, if at all, or I get ghosted for being too overly qualified, which is wild. Um, so, I'll be here. And the nice thing is, I really do have been really enjoying streaming a lot more too. Boom, 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 boom. I just want to do right by my little Himalos. Give it my all and be like, hey, you know, kind of tell them I'm taking this as seriously as I'm physically able to at this time, but still seriously nonetheless. Is this clean already? Oh, no. But yeah. And then I was mentioning in stream earlier, looking at my stats, because I do, I do track my stats every month just to see how my growth is going. But I don't do it in a way where it's harmful and I hyper obsess over my follower count or anything. I mostly just do it just for me, just to see where I'm at in terms of growth, and then how can I improve it, right? But yeah, definitely recommend it for smaller creators to do so too. If if you're not gonna hyper obsess with number tracking, which I know is really difficult for a lot of people in this field. Woo! Hang on, I missed that corner. I know I'm probably gonna need the ladder here in a sec. God, this game is so relaxing. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, yeah. Also, side promo. I'm still currently pushing to get verified on VGen. If you guys are interested in some artwork, please consider checking it out. Exclamation VGen to see what I have to offer. I am trying to get verified on the platform so I can offer more art. I was close to reaching the goal last month, but I wasn't able to in time, so everything kind of resetted. Thank you so much, Mako. I really appreciate that. I've just been having fun with the journey, you know. I think the biggest that I really appreciated was being invited to Twitch HQ last year. That was really fun, even before I debuted, so that was definitely an experience. It's one of those moments where you're like, oh man, I really want to do this now. And then just trying to find my niche in the community too. That one in itself has been a little difficult. But then again, that's also the territory that comes with being a content creator, right? You gotta find a way to stand out where people take enough interest in you and the contents you create. So I definitely give props to a lot of people in this field for doing unique things to stand out, right? Because it's definitely not easy. Boom, 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 boom. Am I probably going to finish this entire structure before stream? Maybe. Especially because I'm just talking. But we'll see. It might take a little bit. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, have a good dinner, Neko. Ooh. Yeah, this is nice. I think the grossest one that I cleaned was, I think, level 2, where it was the public toilet one. That one was really gross. Ooh, okay. What else was I saying? Yeah, I was also saying it earlier in the art half of my stream. I'll be working a little bit more on offline content because I really want to see growth on another platform that isn't just Twitch. With the current state of the platform, just sticking to this one is not very viable. So you definitely want to get your work out there in other platforms. You definitely want to put like, what's the English saying? Because English is not my strong suit. It was an English idiom, I think, where like you don't put all your eggs in one hand basket, or like don't put your eggs in one basket. I think. I think that's the phrase. So definitely you don't put your eggs in one basket. You want to branch out. TikTok right now is apparently really good for content creation. I've seen it myself, you know. I've seen the growth on there from my own content, especially when you actually like lock in, as the kids say, lock in. Um, and that's been really good too, especially if you're like an artist. If you do like little comics, which I'm also probably gonna um implement in my TikToks for my VTuber stuff, it definitely does go a long way because everybody loves those like little animatic stuff, and those do so well. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Thank you. Yes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Um, Especially since a lot of us have been seeing last month how the climate of Twitch has been. So definitely buckling down and like getting your work out there on other platforms is definitely a smart move. That's why for me it's like, as much as I don't really see much growth on my Instagram one, I did it for a little bit. Not too fond of it. I think I'm still gonna just throw videos up there. Um, Instagram and Instagram Reels aren't super great, in my opinion, compared to like TikTok's statistics. But I think it's. Oh my god, not that guy again. Sorry, there's a guy in my apartment complex that likes to rev his car unnecessarily in the parking structure. Not even going anywhere, just there to rev it. And I'm like, dude, you're not cool. um, yeah, so anyway, I think it's a very smart idea to put your stuff on other platforms just in case, because Twitch ain't looking so hot right now. I mean, I won't completely like disregard like, you know, the growth that I have on this platform, but they're not giving me much confidence as a content creator that they really care about the direction it's going. I was also in like, well, I still am technically in the Twitch Creator Club, and when I went to when I was invited to Twitch HQ, I learned a lot, and they made it seem like they really cared, right? Which makes me feel bad because like the team at Twitch HQ in SF really genuinely cared about helping people grow and succeed, but it seems like Twitch management themselves didn't really give a shit. So Twitch Creator Club is just another, in my opinion, another Discord that you just kind of forget about. Because it seems like unless you're like an IRL streamer or like you're a DJ or whatever, they don't really seem to put much attention to the other creators anymore. It just seems like, hey, this is like a little fan club thingy. If you get invited, we'll work with you hand in hand. But after they did like the AI generated shit on the art community and then completely ignored us when we were complaining and it's still up, you kind of know like you kind of know that they don't really give a shit. If you're not like the sub community that's bringing in a lot of money or like attention, they're not really gonna give a shit whether you complain or not. And I'm on the artist side, you know, of the creator club. They don't do anything for us, which sucks. Some of the VTubers, yeah, I think some of the VTuber rules are also kind of iffy. Like the clothing one, they'll ban VTubers for them, but not the IRL people who also break toss. So it's just like you don't want to dedicate yourself to just one platform, especially when that one platform doesn't fully care about everybody on an equal level. You know, you definitely just want to focus on yourself, but also get your work out there in different locations. Steal his engine? What? Oh, uh-oh. Glug, 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 glug. How big is this fucking structure anyway? Oh, shit. Ah! Ah! You look sleepy. Thank you. That's the intention. Nine times out of 10, I usually get some people come in saying, "You look high," and I'm like, "I'm not high. I'm tired." So, thank you. No, that always makes me laugh. Both. Mostly sleepy tired, but like I'm too introverted to be on the other side of that one where it's like tired of everyone's shit because my social battery's already low. So I don't really pay attention to other people's BS. So, mostly EP. I'm just an EP Tanuki. EP Tanuki cleaning this. Oh, did I already tell you guys the story how I almost pulled another raccoon move? And saw one of those signs that said free, and I was like, ooh, what is this trinket? And kind of just rummaged through it, trying to see what they put for free. Like, every time a situation like that happens, I literally pause, and I'm like, fuck, I am a raccoon. Holy shit. Like, anything that has a for free sign, even on the side of the road of someone's like house or something, like piques my interest, and I'm like, oh man, I'm a trash gremlin for sure. So the one that I found was a floor steamer that I almost carried. This was in the middle of me walking my dog, right? And I was almost tempted to carry it home with me until I moved it and it smelled like a dog already pissed on it. And I'm like, bummer. If it didn't, I would have probably taken it home. Because it was also a like $100, almost $100 floor steamer thingy. And I was like, man, if only you didn't smell like pee, I would have taken you home. But it's so bad. Like, my excitement level to seeing a free sign next to a bunch of like trinkets is just wild. You know, I could just be outside minding my own business or on public transit minding my business, and then I see like a pile of possibly clearly garbage says free. I'm like, ooh, I want to see. So that's how I got one of my little devices that's in my living room right now. It's like almost like a book binder, but like a spiral book binder that someone left outside because they were moving. It's brand new, but it's like one of those, do I need it? No, maybe not, maybe later. But is it free? Yes. So I'm taking it home. Actually, no, I didn't take it home. I was too awkward because it was in the middle of the day. So I made my housemate go outside and like, I actually told them, hey, can you wait till it's like nighttime to take this home? Like, take it inside the our place? And they're like, no, it's in the middle of the day. So they just took it up anyway. It's like, I don't give a shit. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I have a spiral book binder machine thingy that apparently is expensive. Am I gonna do anything with it? I don't know yet. But is it there? Yes. So yeah. Free signs and trinkets are my weakness apparently. So usually when people ask like why'd I go with like the raccoon design or like the Tanuki, even though I use it interchangeably, that's probably why. I have very raccoon-like tendencies. Man, this game is so addicting. Woo. I'm pretty sure in the first game the soap didn't really do that much of a difference, but in this one it actually does, you know. I forgot how to check. Oh nope, I hate that one. Whoa. Okay. I think we're at a decent spot with this one. That is pretty. It almost reminds me of like that house from Meet the Robinsons. I don't know if anyone remembers that movie. I actually love that movie. That was a great movie when it first came out too. Hang on, is this dirty or is that the color? I think that's the color. Oh yeah, it is the color. Wow, I'm making decent progress here. But yeah, just the structure of the house itself reminds me of Meet the Robinsons. Ooh. It's funny though, a lot of people find this game like fascinating, but to be the one to actually do this in person, I'm pretty sure it'd be kind of gross. Like, I would genuinely have to have a full body suit in order to justify doing this. Because I get really squeamish about dirt. Dirt and grime and icky stuff. I have to be like, you can handle it. I ain't doing it. No, thank you. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know, maybe, I might change up my schedule a little bit for this week. I know I said I was going to do a lot of art, but I'm kind of in the mood to play, more Phasmophobia, because I saw they had an update, like a little map update for like a diner, and I'm like, I kind of want to see the diner, but I don't want to play Phasmo by myself, because, I ain't that brave. I don't think I can handle solo Phasmo, so I might just try to get some people to join me and be like, hey, would you like to play some Phasmo tomorrow or something? Be like, you know, that'd be great. You'll be my my human shield. Keep me safe and shit, you know? But we'll see, because I genuinely I actually enjoyed playing Phasmophobia for what it's worth. Definitely would do it again. Ooh. Oh. Alright, I think we're just gonna clean up this section, and then we'll probably look for someone to raid out to. Let me go take care of some personal stuff, and then I'll probably work on some video editing. I also kind of need to take a poll, because I don't know if I want to include like gaming content in my YouTube channel, because usually what I do is just throw everything that's a VOD into the VOD channel, but I don't know if I should, you know, it's additional work to kind of do it. I don't know if I should just make it like a highlights for my VOD channel, or actually like incorporate some gameplay into my YouTube channel. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out which one would be kind of more interesting. Because there's some creators that I follow, and they do like highlight clips of the games that they play. It's not really like a episodic or like a series. For example, Limu or Lima. Um, she does like highlight clips of whatever game specific that she was playing, and then have that edited into like a video, but not a full playthrough. I don't know if that's worth it, but I know everybody also keeps an archive channel, so I don't know. I might just reference what other people are doing to help their YouTube channel grow, because I want it to be like a mix of both, right? How I mentioned, I'm an artist, and I definitely want to cover more of like the artist aspect, but I'm also a VTuber, so I kind of want to, you know, also cover like my experiences as a VTuber. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have video takes too that I'll upload. But we'll see where I go with that one. It's just gonna be like a word vomit that I'm doing right now. Okay. I wonder if this map will save. How do I get back to the main menu? Okay. Because I don't remember how to exit here. Ah, here we go. Go to home base. Thank you so much for the stretcher, Dean, guys. I appreciate it. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do for stream tomorrow. I might just continue on working on the commissions I got, which I'm also fine with because I want to finish those, and continue promoting commissions because I want to get verified so badly. Okay, let's go to the ending chat room and find someone to raid out to. Give me 1 second. Let me also launch Spotify, so I have some music playing. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna be live again tomorrow. And I guess of right now, I'm only live 4 times a week because Wednesday, the place I'm at, living at, oh my gosh, does a lot of yard work on Wednesdays, and yard work, pisses off my doggo to like an uncontrollable amount of anger. She does not like the leaf blowers, and I don't blame her. Those are loud, and they can be scary. So I understand. Let's see if there's anyone else. Ooh, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna raid out to my friend Medio. They're playing something that's called Pokemon Trading Card Game. Oh, I actually didn't know they had something like that. Anywho, thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And for those of you who followed, much love to you guys. Thank you. Thank you again for lurking. I also always appreciate that. You guys should know, like, I'm always a lurker-friendly stream. I'm just honored that you take the time out of your day to hang out with me. I'll be live again tomorrow. Please be on your best behavior. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll catch you again next time. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye. Oyasumari, and be good. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff and work on videos.